can't go wrong with a girl like this. Like Cupid's arrow, this love just can't miss. Your love, it makes me feel like $1,000,000. You make me feel like a Fulbright scholar. Love can't go wrong with a girl like this. My ships come in, love is on the list. Red flags they may wave, gale winds I may brave, but love can't go wrong with a girl like this. Your love, it makes me feel like $1,000,000. You make me feel like I'm Ginger Rogers. Love can't go wrong with a girl like this. My ships come in, love is on the list. Red flags they may wave, gale winds I may brave, but love can't go wrong with a girl like this.
Gregory, really? You flatter me so. Let's see what Gregory thinks of this. Oh, I think Gregory's gonna like this. Yes, I do. Evan, darling, you are divine.
I'm sorry to be quitting on you like this, Mr. Carmichael. I really should have given you notice. But life is changing.
No 2-week notice, no pay. You know you kids are something else. Everybody wants to chase their dreams. While I'm stuck in this place.
It's not going to be the same without you here, Juan. You'll come back to see a movie or something. This isn't the last time I'll see you, right?
I was hoping to say goodbye to you. Of course not. I mean, the new Annie movie's coming out soon, right?
You know it is. You won't forget me, will you?
I can never forget that. That face. It's quite a nice face. Quite the structure. Here. Go Go get yourself a sweater. Your uncle keeps this place way too cold.
I'm not taking money from you.
It's not from me, it's from my dad. Think of it as a gift. And there will be a lot more soon.
I don't want your money or your pity, Lon. It's fine. I'm fine.
Please?
No.
Fine then. Be stubborn.
Spending your daddy's money? Is that his wallet, too?
The Schumachers are moving up in this world, Mr. Carmichael. Just you watch.
Well, as long as your daddy's alive. He's as tight-fisted as they come. Every family has its miser.
Well, he's pretty close to death right now, Mr. Carmichael.
Oh. I didn't know. I thought those were just rumors. Well, don't I feel like a heel? Give him my best.
I gotta get out of here, Sarah. I'll be back on... When do we get the new Annie?
Lonnie, you can't let my uncle get to you. That's just who he is.
Nah, it's fine. Besides, I'll see you later.
Promise me you will. I mean, I'll miss you.
Shelby, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, I mean, why aren't you in the shade or under an umbrella or something? This looks miserable. Shelby, this is warm.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it's not even warm. It's hot.
That's what happens when you don't have a portable fridge.
Well, what about a cooler filled with ice?
I don't have one of those either.
So buy one.
What do you think I'm selling root beer for?
For a cooler? Okay, now I've heard everything. Here, take this. It's from my dad.
From your dad? Now I've heard everything, but I couldn't.
Take it.
Since it seems so important to you.
My goodness, Mr. Freeze. Gregory, you scared me.
Forgive me, but it was you who startled me. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. I dreamt about you last night in those early morning hours. I didn't expect you here so soon. Of course, I had hoped.
Oh, last night, Gregory. Did you mean all of those things that you said to me? Tell me that you did. Tell me that I wasn't dreaming.
Darling.
I had to come and touch you and feel you and just prove to myself that you are real, that we are real, that last night meant as much to you as it did to me. Oh, it's as if I'm alive. And it's not just because we... No, it's not that. Gregory, I want to know everything about you. If you wear socks to bed on cold winter nights, if you prefer fiction or non-fiction, if you are Earl Grey man.
Darling.
What's wrong?
I'm not in the habit of seducing married women.
No, of course not.
I made an exception with you, Evelyn. And not just because of your generosity. Those golf clubs are. No. I made the exception because of your husband and his condition. Everything on track with that, right?
You asked me this last night, and I told you everything was on track then, and everything is on track now. His death is imminent. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a phone call with the news by now.
I'm sorry to badger you. Truly, I am. You've been such a long-suffering woman.
Yes.
A saint. Really. A beautiful
Wait. I have something I want to give you. How about that? In case you want to surprise me with flowers, tulips are lovely, or chocolate. I prefer dark.
But your son.
Lonnie? Shh. He sleeps like the dead. And besides, it's only until you and I can make permanent arrangements.
Oh my! I didn't mean to interrupt. I am looking for a shawl. How long till you close?
We close in 8 minutes.
Here, let me help you with that. What are you doing out here, Shelby?
Well, I was selling root beer,
This is certainly the day for it.
which is why I thought I would have more than one customer.
Take this. Then you can say you had 2 customers for the day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's not get all savvy about it. Consider it a gift from my husband for your entrepreneurial endeavors. How's your grandmother, Shelby? I heard she was ill.
She is
I'm sorry. Will you give her my best?
I will. Mrs. Schumacher, your flag!
Oh, you keep it, Shelby.
Well, baby, what I couldn't do with plenty of money and you. It's the root of all evil, of strife and upheaval. But I'm certain, honey, that life would be sunny with plenty of money and you.
So I guess that means you still love it.
It's brilliant.
But let me guess. You're waiting another week.
Hell no. Today is the day.
Good. I've had the contract drawn up for a month now.
I have the signature. My father should have been a doctor for how legible it is.
Even better. Let's get this thing finalized. By the way, I've got a surprise for you waiting in the office.
Do you now?
How many hours have you put in helping others and volunteering in the community, not to mention raising a son? No, 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 no. That is no excuse. No excuse. It is not fair making a wife beg for every penny and making her live on rummage sale leftovers and giving her a budget that a cloistered nun couldn't live on, much less a wife and a mother. Didn't I tell you not to marry him?
You did, and you were right. He's stingy, there's no doubt about it. But he was thoughtful when we first started dating. Do you remember that time when he came to my doorstep with fresh red roses?
And you hate red roses. And he swiped those from the Garcia's garden.
He didn't know.
And he still doesn't know. Evelyn, he doesn't know a thing about who you are.
Well, he should know. We've been married for 2.5 decades.
What did he hijack for your last anniversary, hmm?
Roses.
Mm-hmm. Look, sweetie, I don't blame you. It's not your fault. I blame your mother. You know her neighbor, that bank teller woman that couldn't keep a secret if it was pinned to the underside of her bra. Mm-hmm. Well, if she hadn't told your mother about his growing bank account, your mother would have slammed the door on him and those damn roses.
Well, it's almost over now. The doctor gave him a day. I mean, hours, really. The next 25 years should certainly make up for the last 25. Don't say anything yet. But I think that Gregory is going to ask me to marry him. Listen, Trudy, I have got to stop procrastinating. I'm on my way over to the hospital to say goodbye to him.
Well, be sure to tell him that I said good riddance.
The city slicker came in yesterday, offered to pay me cash.
Not that you would have sold it to him.
Oh, make no mistake, Lonnie. I am available to the highest bidder.
Margot, in a couple of days, I'm going to be outbidding everyone.
And as of now, you still have all my affections. Are you ready for your surprise?
Here, now? In broad daylight?
It's a print, Lonnie. A print.
No. You didn't.
Oh, I did. Lonnie Schumacher, may I present you with an original and signed Patrick Van Spencer, commemorating one of the greatest musicals of all time.
I've never seen anything like this. It's breathtaking. The minimalism is innovating, inspiring, and thought-provoking.
Well, the artist is clearly a genius.
Clearly. But what musical is it from?
What kind of dolt are you? Grease!
Right. Grease. Margot, I don't know what to say. I owe you so much.
Yes, you certainly do. And I'm getting tired of waiting.
Who knows? It's only just out of reach down the block on the beach under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good.
Well, you're looking rather refreshed, Mother.
Thank you. You're looking particularly vibrant, too. Looks like it was good for both of us to get out of here for a little while.
What are you wearing?
Milan something or other, I don't know. I saw it in a magazine.
How much did it cost?
Oh, no, nothing yet. It's sort of like cloying, like gardenias in a funeral home. Let's not order any gardenias when the time comes.
Good point. We'll get something cheaper, or just skip flowers altogether. It's the way Dad would have wanted it.
You're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you.
Go ahead, you can tell us because we've prepared for this moment.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. His tumor was growing at a rate of over 1 centimeter a week. This week, that rate had even increased. By my calculations, today, tomorrow at the very latest, well, as you know, there was no way to operate on it, not where that monster was located.
We know.
And that's why we're so darn prepared.
I don't think anybody could be prepared for this.
Oh, trust us. We're exceptional people.
He's dead already, isn't he, Dr. Rogers? You can tell us.
Oh, quite the contrary, Mrs. Schumacher. Your husband is going to live, Mrs. Schumacher. A few hours ago, he went into a brief yet violent spasm, so I ordered another MRI. We didn't know what we'd find, but never guessed at what we did find. That tumor has all but disappeared. I've never seen anything like this. That man is a walking, talking miracle. You'd think it was Christmas.
A miracle?
A miracle. I myself have never seen one before, though I did hear about a case at Pine Hill Medical where a woman who had been paralyzed was walking.
We get it. He's a miracle. A walking, talking 4th of July miracle. Woohoo! We get it. It's wonderful. When do we have to see him?
If it isn't my two favorite people. Evelyn, you're looking as well-groomed as usual. And Lonnie, you're looking as scruffy as usual, you little rascal you. I know what it is. They don't know the news.
Well, you better fill them in.
Lose that frown. Evelyn, throw glumness out the window, sweet cakes. I am a walking, talking 4th of July miracle. I'm gonna live for a whole lot of years. Oh, it is my lucky day.
The last nurse did not indicate the color of your urine this afternoon. Is it currently running clear or yellow on a scale of 1 to 5?
Well, let's see. It's clearer than molasses in the fall, but it's not quite as clear as the air on a morning in the spring.
Dad, are you on drugs?
Oh, just the drug of life, limb, and pursuit of happiness.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 5.
Oh, 2.
This is so great.
I know it's hard to believe, Mom, but just think all of our prayers have been answered.
Oh, you guys have been praying for me? Hey, thank you, Lord, for taking the time out of your busy day to answer my family's prayers.
Last bowel movement?
On a scale of 1 to 5? 10.
The time of the event?
An hour ago.
Very good. Very good. It's been interesting, Mr. Schumacher. Very interesting indeed. I wish you the best of luck.
Of course we've been praying, Herbie. We've practically worn the floor out with our pacing and our praying. Never ever expecting this day to come. You have to forgive me if I seem a little stunned. It's just that well, with the disappearance of the brain tumor, we've just never seen you this exuberant before. So,
Well, you know, if you've been as close to the river Styx and that money-grubbing ferryman as I've been, you can really see the wonder of this world. Evelyn, I'm a changed man. I am overjoyed to be alive.
you certainly don't seem like the man that I left last night.
You know, when you guys came in here, I lied. You don't look great. You look like hell. Yeah, it must have been hard on you guys, that me being away so long and you thinking this was the last day. You know what? I wasn't gonna do this, but let's celebrate. Let's go all out.
You mean at like a restaurant?
Yeah, where else? I mean, not gonna be any cooking for my sweetheart tonight. No, sirree.
Where do you want to go?
The nurse gave me a coupon for 40% off at the Chinese restaurant that's just a few miles from our house. It is our lucky day. Isn't this grand? All this food, all this time we're spending together. If you noticed, I splurged on a second box of Kung Pao chicken.
We were supposed to go out, Herbert, to an air-conditioned restaurant.
Out? When we can be here in the comfort of our own home with all of this? And don't think I didn't notice that you all had the air on either. But it's back to normal now. That hospital was frigid. Oh, can't imagine what their electric bill comes to. Just about got a sinus infection. It's a good thing I got better when I did.
What would we ever do without you, Dad?
Evelyn?
Of course it's Evelyn. Who else would it be? How many women have your phone number?
3, but 2 are related to me.
Sorry, Gregory.
I'm not even making any sense. It's because something has gone terribly wrong.
The hospital waiting room, the doctor came in.
40% off Chinese food and hospital slippers.
Evelyn, stop. You're really not making any sense.
I'm sorry, Gregory. It's just because there's no sense to be made. No sense at all.
Just meet me at the usual place in an hour. I promise. Everything will work out okay. Okay?
Okay. I'll meet you there.
Please, pick up. Picking up. God, why aren't you picking up, Margot? You picked up.
Yes, unfortunately I did. What do you need?
It's over. All of our dreams are over, Margot.
What do you mean?
Hey, we have enough leftovers for dinner tomorrow night. It's our lucky day.
Can't talk here. We have to meet. And for heaven's sake, let's make sure it's someplace cool.
You are not getting in my bed, Lonnie. Stop asking.
Cut it out. This is important.
All right, fine. We'll meet me where you first met me. You remember where that is, don't you?
Of course.
Good. Then I'll see you there in however long it takes me to get ready.
Order up.
I took the liberty of ordering you a beer, but it looks like you could use a tranquilizer dart. What's so terribly wrong?
This is serious, Margot, and it affects you too.
Nobody could have foreseen this.
What? What is it?
But it's the reality we'll have to deal with.
What is it?
The doctor called it a 4th of July miracle, but really, it's a
Disaster for my independence.
Would you please just tell me what is going on here?
Herb isn't dead, nor will he be anytime soon.
My dad's brain tumor disappeared faster than a BMW on the Autobahn. There go my plans. There go my dreams. I was gonna open up something. I don't know, a business or something. I didn't get 2 minutes to think about it.
He'll outlive me. I know he will. There never will be any white sand wedged between my toes or warm turquoise waters caressing my shoulders. Living with him was hard enough before, but now, after having tasted of you, Gregory, of love,
I said order up 10 times. How many more times do I gotta say order up?
Bring your caballos in, Joe. I've only got 2 hands.
I just can't go back to that life. He doesn't love me. Not really. Not like he loves his money.
Get yourself together, woman. There must be some mistake. That tumor was the size of a Granny Smith apple. Something like that can't just disappear.
On the contrary, apparently it can.
Evelyn, we've come too far,
We've got dreams yet to dream, you and me.
which is why this little miracle
Is going to be turned into a tragedy.
Hey, Giuseppe, you might want to put out some more poison if you want to get rid of that big rat.
Hey, don't Giuseppe me or I'll Giuseppe you. take care of it after we close.
But I put out one of them industrial boxes.
I gotta go, Gregory. Before Herb gets suspicious, buying day-old bread can only take so long.
Margot, I'm too tired to think about this anymore tonight.
Evelyn, you heard the waitress. We have a rat. And that rat needs to go. You know what you have to do. Call me when it's over.
You've got to keep your head in the game, Lonnie. You heard the waitress. Rat poison. There's no other way.
I don't know.
Go on home, Lonnie. Get your beauty sleep.
Rat poison. You buy it at the drugstore. It's the only way you and I can have a future.
Flopsies?
It was my mother's shop. God rest her soul.
So she just gave it to you.
But why talk about her? I want to talk about this beautiful swan-like neck and how it cries out for diamonds to encircle its elegant circumference.
Well, I want to talk about these shoulders, these arms, these hands. They should be gripped around a leather steering wheel with cruise control that tilts in every direction.
After you.
I did not know that water came in that car. Trip like that probably costs a fortune. Oh, okay. must have won you at bingo.
Herb? Herbert? Where are you? Herbert?
Oh, hi. When did you get home?
Why don't you answer me? Get in there. Get ready for bed. Herbert, I can explain.
There's no need to explain, darling. You were just simply checking on our assets, making sure that everything was right. I'm glad you were able to get along so well when you were alone.
Well, I have had Lonnie.
Hey, did you catch the Cubs last night? Woo!
You know, he's not as incompetent as you make him out to be.
Well, he's certainly not a chip off of this old block. If only he were.
You two have more in common than you know, and he is plenty capable.
Oh, sure. Ha, he's 23 years old. He still lives at home because what? They won't pay him what he's really worth at the movie theater? But that's no reason to question his competence.
Don't be cheeky.
Me? Cheeky?
Yes, you. You know, you should have encouraged him more when it came to going to college.
I did encourage him.
You tried to strong arm him into being a Phoenix graduate so you could save a buck.
It's a legitimate school.
Not for a musical theater major. Okay, look what we've done for him. Zip. Zero. We named the poor boy Lonnie after your grandfather, for Pete's sakes. He deserved more from us. If only to make up for that.
Well, we should have named him after one of your crazy Hungarian relatives.
How many times do I have to tell you? They're not.
Besides, he's already accomplished half of his life's goals. He works at a movie theater, doesn't he?
You are impossible, Herbert. You are never going to change. You could have done so much good with your money, for your family, for the community. I should have earned my own money.
For what? We have plenty. We're walking in tall clover.
But you choose to hide it all away for some imaginary golden years.
Our golden years, and they are not imaginary. They're right there at the front door, right now. You know, just a half an hour ago, I was thinking of taking you to a beautiful beach.
Oh, sure. Like you were going to take me to a restaurant tonight? You are impossible. I need some air.
You have been a miser your entire life, Herbert. I see that now. And it is because of you and your backwards way of thinking that we are stuck living in the Dark Ages. Well, no more.
You've been good to me, Lord. Really saved my skin this time. And I suppose I should say thank you, so thank you. Oh, and another thing. Lord, be with me today as I go through our family finances. Also, let there be no surprises today, nothing that would poison our fireworks or celebrations for me or my family. Amen. Lonnie? Evelyn? Evelyn? Is everything okay down there?
Everything's just fine, dear.
It's Margot from the restaurant last night. I believe you mentioned the exquisiteness of my neck, if I remember correctly.
Of course. Margot.
I dreamt of you and those explosive green eyes of yours last night.
Really?
Would I lie?
I don't know. Would you?
No, but I guess you'll have to take my word for it.
Well, I don't know about that. Gregory, I couldn't help but notice that we had a second meeting last night.
Not the most romantic spot in the world.
And I wondered if you might be there for the same reason I was.
And what reason is that?
Insurance?
Not the most romantic word in the American lexicon, but certainly interesting.
That's what I thought last night as I replayed the whole scene in my head as I lay alone in my great big 4 poster.
The words are becoming more romantic by the second.
But you still haven't answered my question.
Which was?
Why were you standing in aisle 3 of the drugstore last night?
Was that shampoo and hair color?
I'm hanging up in 3.
Don't bristle, I was just having a little fun with you.
I was there for insurance too.
A man has to protect his investments.
Is that all she is to you?
What?
An investment?
Does it really matter to you, or are you just having fun with me now?
It matters. It's silly, I know. And I'm not prone to silliness. But it matters.
Years from now, when we're sailing our yacht through the azure waters of the Mediterranean, we'll reminisce how it all began.
And I have the perfect name.
For what?
Our yacht.
Oh?
Aisle 3.
Oh.
Oh, articulate and handsome.
So I'll see you this afternoon.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Oh, I'm picking out a tie right now.
You should.
You know,
maybe today I won't wear a tie.
Oh, very brave.
Nobody treats me better than you, dear. I think I'll look at the bills first, take a walk later.
No, you can't. No.
What she means to say is that, the doctor told you to go on a walk every day, hot sunshine or rain, and, well, look at this temperate morning we have.
And your circulatory system has been ignored for far too long, Herbert.
I suppose you're right. Heaven knows, I don't want to end up back in the hospital again.
Don't forget these.
Thank you.
What's that?
Just a little snack for your father.
But I packed him one too.
Put a feather in his cap and call macaroni. Yada-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Enjoy.
I will.
He really wasn't that terrible of a father. I mean, everybody has their flaws, right?
His flaws are killing us, Lonnie. Squeezing us. Rationing the air that we breathe until I'm left gulping it at what little remains. I just can't take. Not anymore. If he doesn't die, I will.
Mom.
I'm serious, Lonnie. So save your sentimentality. You can eulogize him till your heart's content in a few days. As for now, I need some help getting into that bank account. Make it seem a little less suspicious when he goes. Lonnie? What do you think you're doing? Lonnie. Come back here!
Handy bump it doodle. Here, ducky, ducky, ducky. I know you're gonna like what I've got here, but it is mostly pure fat and sugar, and too much sugar could kill you. At least that's what Nurse Pruitt used to tell me when I'd ask for a
Herb, is that you?
brownie. Marty! Oh, Marty! Hey, it's good to see you, man. It's been a long time. See you, my friend. You are looking good.
Me? Look at you. Well, the last I heard, things weren't going well.
Well, they tell me I'm the equivalent of a Christmas miracle, just 6 months early, or late.
So, was it the whole brain thing?
Oh, yeah, but good as new.
My sciatica's been acting up.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking early retirement.
Oh, well, it worked out for me, although I didn't really have a choice. When the plants merged, some of us had to go. But fortunately, I had just enough savings that we could make it.
Savings? What's that? Huh. Those women work against us all the time. They need underwear, socks, shoes, sandals, high heels, flats, boots.
Are you gonna help me crack this password or what?
He keeps it taped under the desk.
What?
He keeps his passwords taped on a sheet of paper under the desk. It's also got our social security numbers, shoe sizes, birthday cake preferences.
You have got to be kidding me. How long have you been keeping this little secret?
Since I was like 4, I didn't know it was a secret. That's where I used to play, so I could be close to him.
Well, why didn't you tell me? Do you know how much time I have put into trying to find this password?
Can't read minds, Mom. You've kept me out of this room since the day Dad was put in the hospital. How was I supposed to know what you were doing in here?
I swear, if you hadn't been birthed straight from my loins, I'd order a maternity test. Look at this.
How many hours of overtime have we put in for those women, for our families?
Yeah.
And what do we get? We get a tie on Father's Day. And sandals for our birthday. And a statue for Christmas. Whoopee.
My favorite color is not chartreuse.
And Evita is not one of my favorite musicals. You can't keep stuff like that straight. Look at this one, Chinese Zodiac. I was not born in the year of a rat. You were.
I thought I was a snake.
Whatever, what does any of it matter?
You know, there sure is a lot of useless junk for sale in the world.
There sure is.
What gets me is that some general manager somewhere in some factory decided that this piece of crap was worthy of manufacturing. Somebody thought that this was a good idea.
And somebody, like my wife or your wife, put down some hard-earned cash, and what does it do? It just collects dust.
Goodness. Checking account is low.
How low?
Not sure, but it seems like overdraft covered some charges.
I didn't know we had overdraft.
The bank gave it to your father without charging him. Probably knew he'd never use it.
Well, why did it kick in now?
I don't know. I'm gonna transfer $1,000 from savings. If your father had seen this, I don't know what to think about that.
Maybe we should let him see it. Maybe then we wouldn't have to
Mommy!
poison him. What? Don't yell at me.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Laura's turned me into a slave for our stuff.
Huh. Well,
Women.
maybe your wife, but not my Evelyn. She is as prudent as they come. She runs a tight ship. She doesn't go in for all of that frilly nonsense either. No, not my Evelyn.
What? What? What is it, Mom? Mom,
Oh my
what is
god. 28.42.
it? What do you mean 28.42?
$28.42. That is what is left in the savings account.
Oh no. Oh no. There must be some mistake. We had $500,000 in this account.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't open our closet without one of Mara's needs falling out. When I ask her about it, she says, "Oh, that old thing. I've had it for ages."
Huh. You know, I did discover something strange the other day. The closet, you say?
Dad is gonna kill you.
Me? I didn't spend that money, Mr. Sports Car.
And I didn't have access to that account, Miss Diamond Earrings.
Pearl. And those accounts are linked. That's what overdraft is.
No, it still doesn't make any sense. I only put a down payment on that car. There is no way that we went through $500,000 in 3 months.
It always starts in the closet. You'll find bags and wrapping paper and price tags that have been hastily ripped off and shoved into unusual places. Check your shoes.
I will.
He's gonna eat those donuts and cookies for nothing. There's no money left.
There's nothing that we can do about it. He's probably eaten every last morsel by now. You know what an appetite your father has. Thank you.
So it's over?
It's over. Except I've got a phone call to make.
I think I do too.
Was that Lonnie?
Who else?
I'll give you 3 guesses as to who was just calling me.
Evelyn.
You're a millionaire.
We both will be soon enough. What crisis do you suppose those two are having now?
Oh, Gregory! Herbert is just insufferable. But I can't figure out the rat poison. It's just not cooperating.
Margot, oh Margot, give me the world wrapped in a big red bow. I'll be taking a nap.
They're weak.
They talk a big game, but when it comes right down to it,
They're not gonna go through with it, are they?
of course not.
How much money is at stake here?
Well, from what Lonnie's told me, an easy couple million.
I knew it. Evelyn was cagey about the exact number, but we can't let this slip through our fingers.
No.
I think it's clear. We've got to take care of our own pest problem.
We do.
Go big. Or go home.
To insurance.
Insurance.
Margot! Margot, open up! Margot! Margot, open up! It's important!
sure. Herbert's favorite pizza is pineapple, sausage, and feta cheese.
That's what Lonnie said. He'd pick one up every half-price Tuesday to take to his father in the hospital.
They're not here.
Well, what do we do now?
Not to worry.
No. Red looks good on you.
Well, it is the color of love. You know, I don't use the word love often. Do you know how beautiful you are?
I am.
You don't need to wear this wig.
I don't... What? Wait, how did you...
Here. Will you hold this?
Yes. Yes, I will. Just, Just one moment, please. I have very delicate hands, you know. Yeah.
Oh, you startled me. I'm getting into the spirit. Can I help you, folks?
Oh, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to startle you, Mr. Schumacher.
It is Mr. Schumacher, correct? Because that is the name that we randomly drew for a 4th of July deluxe pizza pie.
This is my lucky week. In lieu of a tip, I'm going to go upstairs right now and give you guys a glowing Yelp review.
Don't let that pizza get cold.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it.
And Mr. Schumacher, you enjoy Italian sausage, pineapple, and extra feta on your pizza, right?
Ma'am, I never met a free pizza I did not like.
Good.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Pizza. Dad? Dad! Dad, don't eat those cookies!
It's too late.
The police have probably already taken his body to the morgue.
Can they trace rat poison?
I'm exhausted.
Yep. Me too.
Well, if it isn't my two most favorite people in the world. Evelyn, you're not looking as well groomed as ever this evening, my dear. Lonnie, the same goes for you. Okay, you two, listen. Have a seat. Sit down. Take a load off. The fireworks are about to begin.
Italian sausage, feta and pineapple. My favorite.
I am famished. This feta is amazing.
I thought Italian sausage, feta, and pineapple was Dad's favorite.
Huh? No. I thought it was yours. I prefer mushrooms and onions myself. But that is beside the point.
In local news, residents enjoying a 4th of July afternoon stroll came upon a bizarre sight at O'Reilly Park. At least 24 squirrels lay dead on the west end of the park. The CSI official who was called into the scene said he'd never seen anything like it.
They were laid out, like in 2 concentric circles surrounding the garbage receptacle. It was like some miniature toppled Stonehenge or something.
However, that's not the only strange element in this incident. All the squirrels were reported to have remnants of jelly donuts and cookies hanging from the sides of their mouths. As a result, both squirrels and sweets have been taken to the Piedmont lab for testing.
Oh, I'm gonna need a little Alka-Seltzer here before too long. Son, have some pizza. I'm sorry, I could not wait till you got home.
Are those new pajamas, Herbie? Oh, they're very nice.
They're scrubs, Evelyn. Scrubs. The nurse acquired them for me.
That's my pop. Always saving a penny.
And that's more than I can say for you. And you.
What on earth are you talking about?
This is what I'm talking about. Your outrageous spending when I was in the hospital dying from a massive brain tumor. And it took me a long time to figure out all of those expenditures, but I got them.
I only spent money on basic household needs.
Oh, basic household needs, huh?
Okay, well, maybe 1 or 2 extras, but that is no reason to get upset.
yourself, Herbert. I was just feeling so distraught. The thought of you being in the hospital and just dying a little more each day was...
Really? Did the diamond earrings help? And how about the sports car?
Pearl, and the sports car was him.
Oh, and how about the professional teeth whitening kit? Her. And a timeshare in Detroit?
It seemed like a good investment at the time. Hey, at least I didn't join the Stamp of the Month Club.
Okay, I'll admit it. I'm into philately. But listen, Herb, we are not responsible for the loss of all of that money. Sure, we spent a little here and a little there, but there is no way that we burned through $500,000 in 3 months.
Oh! Dad. No, stop it. Haven't you done enough already? Harmonica lessons, skeet shooting, hair waxing. Oh! Irish linen boxers. Polarized sunglasses. Golf clubs. Who in the hell plays golf in this family? Lifetime theater tickets to the Kennedy Center.
Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll sell everything. I'll sell all of it.
We bought all that?
Yeah.
I had no idea I spent that much. I truly did think it was just a little bit here and a little bit there. Oh my goodness. Who knew money could go that fast?
I worked for that money, Evelyn. I did without, I gave up things, and now look at us. We are a joke, a very bad joke. Evelyn, last night you called me a miser, and I'm beginning to think that you were right. All my life I was saving for one thing or the other. First it was marriage. But did I give you the honeymoon you wanted?
Herb, I got a perfectly great tan in Death Valley. And that was the cleanest Motel 6 we've ever stayed in.
And then it was for a baby.
But there, too, I made you cut every single possible corner. Like making you buy those secondhand cloth diapers.
What a great conversation starter that turned out to be at the laundromat.
I should have bought you a washing machine and clothesline.
Don't give it another thought. I mean, Lonnie and I have very fond memories of looking for quarters and dimes in the sofa.
And now it looks like our golden years are gone too. If only some good could have come from my money. Oh, yeah, something meaningful, you know? Son, don't let that pizza go to waste.
Son, go get your father a cool washcloth and some ginger tea.
party's over. It's time to call it a day. Burst your pretty balloon and taking the moon away. I do hope the good Lord can forgive me.
Speaking of forgiving, Herbert, there's something I have to tell you. I had an illicit, moral, passionate affair, but only once.
Oh, how much did that cost?
Everything.
Ice cold root beer on such a beautiful day. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, I heard about your grandmother. I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry. Real sorry.
It's okay. She got one last 4th of July. She said it would feel like a miracle if she could see the fireworks one more time. With the cataracts and all. And she did.
Hey, is your sister working? Don't you go anywhere. I'm gonna be right back for one of these.
Here you go. Well, wonders never cease.
Oh, come on, Sarah.
Oh, don't you come on Sarah me. You said you come back to see Annie, and it came and went. To bad reviews, I might add. And no Lonnie.
That's not fair. We both had a lot going on.
I know. I was really sorry to hear about your mother and father. Do they know what happened? They said there was a rash of it going on. Look what happened to those poor squirrels. It's all so mysterious.
They say it was some sort of food poisoning, likely the feta cheese in a pizza. If only my father hadn't been such a big eater. If only my mother hadn't liked Italian sausage, feta, and pineapple so much. It was her favorite. I was very sorry to hear about your grandmother.
It's okay. She's in a better place.
That's for sure. Speaking of being in a place, I'm in a pretty bad one myself. I really need a job. I've looked everywhere. I don't suppose your uncle would give me back my old job. I wouldn't be asking if I wasn't desperate.
Yeah, that job's gone, Lonnie. But I hear the manager's job is open.
Are you serious? Did your uncle retire?
Not exactly. He quit.
Why?
My grandmother left the theater to the three of us, as long as we didn't sell it. She loved the theater. I guess my uncle worked all those years waiting for us to sell it and cash in.
Whoa! What do you know? Today must be my lucky day. Can you forgive me, Sarah?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Please?
I don't know.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all of in love with you.
Oh, fine. How can I stay mad at you? Hold on. I have something for you. I found these on eBay.
It is my lucky day.
Well, what do you know? Lonnie, this place could use some musical theater, don't you think? I mean, we have that huge stage in Theater 1. Maybe we could start a workshop on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of our bicycle built for two.
Stop it, Patricia. You don't have the money.
But you promised. I haven't seen my sister in almost 4 years.
I wasn't counting on us needing a new roof.
It's always something when I want to go somewhere.
Patricia, please.
I think you planned it that way on purpose.
You're acting like a child. We'll save for it again.
And then the car will need a new engine. No, wait, that was last year. Just be honest, Robert. There will never be enough money to do the things I want to do. Just say it.
Patricia, that's just not so.
But hey, about that blonde woman. The paper said that she got flopsies when the owner hightailed it to Tijuana. She sold his ties, kept the hats and jewelry, and is apparently donating the building to the homeless.